I've done everything for her, why did she have to leave? He felt rather than heard the front door close. He continued to sit at the kitchen table where the drama had just unfolded. Drama? No, there was no drama. She'd stated her case that she wanted to break up with him, and his reaction was one of shell-shock. Words like predictability, boring and unexciting rang in his head. I've done everything for her, John thought. Why did she have to leave like that? What more does she want? She told me she still loves me, then why leave? Absently, he looked at his watch. 10 o'clock. Should be downstairs working, but what's the point? He made a great deal of money on his computer as an affiliate marketer. He had to admit that he found it to be almost drug-like in its ability to seemingly draw him to the screen for 12 hours a day. The questions went round and round in his mind like a carousel out of control. I've done everything for her. Why did she have to leave? Finally, he went downstairs and found himself doodling those words on a writing pad. Why? 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 They hadn't fought. The breakup had been very low-key. She'd simply announced that she was bored stiff with him and had to climb out from under. She was being stifled, she said. During all this, he sat back with his mouth partly open, not believing the words he was hearing. But now, he was angry. Lines from Shakespeare ran around his head. Ingratitude more strong than traitor's arms. He'd bought her everything she'd ever wanted, and her mother into the bargain. She hadn't gone short, either. And now he was predictable and boring. Well, so be it. He fiddled about until lunchtime, then went upstairs, dragged a bottle of scotch out of the cabinet and blitzed himself. Many hours later, after he'd recovered enough to stand and take a shower, he thought to himself that no woman was worth this hellish hangover. He drank gallons of water and gradually started to feel better. He slumped in his chair and was able to sleep more normally for a few hours, until he was awakened by the sun coming through a crack in the shades. Lord. 9 o'clock. She'll be at work. He wasn't angry anymore, just felt a deep, hollow longing in the pit of his stomach. He'd tried to persuade her to give up work, but she'd said something about it being her only escape. At the time, he hadn't taken any notice. He picked up the receiver and dialed the number that rang straight through to her office. The first glimmerings of understanding were coyly showing their light through the tangle of his thoughts. He managed to arrange dinner with her that same night. He'd been crying, she could see that. Impulsively, her hand shot out and covered both of his. Sweetheart, you've done everything for me except give me you. You're the one I want, not the presents, the cars, the jewelry. I want you. So many people think they can buy love. But love's not for sale.